Hey, so how are you holding up after that last episode? You doing okay? Let's continue. Oh, a fight. Cloud versus House, solo. Yeah, so it's not all fun and games. 3 characters plus, well, many other people, an entire section of a city, all just died. Pretty grim. But we press on. So, in this episode, we will be first going to find out, going to check on Marlene, who, as we know, is safe. And then I guess we'll start preparing to go rescue Aerith, because the Shinra have her. First, we must take care of this evil house. Die, house. So, since the last recording, I found myself going down the MMO rabbit hole, I guess you could call it, once again. I used to play WoW a lot, but sometime last year I quit because it finally just, I don't know. I'd played it for a long time, I think it was just time. But recently, Final Fantasy 14 for the PS4 went on sale. It was half price, I think. So I went ahead and got it, and now I'm playing an MMO again. But it's a lot of fun. It's very Final Fantasy-esque, definitely. There's chocobos about and, you know, spiky head, anime-looking characters. Cloud. Let's just see what these guys have to say. Take me to Marlene. You going to help Aerith? Yeah, but before that, there's something I want to know. Okay, some important plot. We'll come back to Final Fantasy 14. Unless I forget. I'll probably forget. Sorry about that. Anyways, to summarise, I like it. It's good. What's that? It's about the Ancients. So, if you'll remember, Seng referred to Aerith as an Ancient. In my veins courses the blood of the Ancients. I am one of the rightful heirs to this planet. What's that about? Sephiroth? Are you alright? Pull it together, man. So, something to do with Sephiroth, that name we keep hearing. I don't think we've actually seen Sephiroth yet, but from what we know now, there is some connection to the Ancients, and Aerith might indeed be an Ancient. So yeah, Final Fantasy 14. It just seems like a really well put together game. It seems like the kind of game I could definitely just play casually. I think WoW started to get a bit too involved. I just want something just to, you know, chill out, log in, kill some things until some numbers and bars fill up, and then get some reward for it, and some trigger goes off in my brain saying, you like getting rewards, keep doing this over and over. An MMO. Even all that commotion, you went on like nothing happened. You must have really been through the mill to get like that. Through the mill. He can handle bread. Bread? Flour? What happens in a mill? Flour. This guy is still sick. Still sick. Oh dear. That's quite upsetting. You finally think you're making a living in the pits of Maker, and then a big piece of scrap like that falls down here. What's next? Yeah, that's right, but even so, where can we move to now? Yeah, so, feeling the after effects. Right, onwards to Aerith's house. Oh, this could be awkward. Just check the gardens, nothing in there. Did I see something? No. If we recall earlier on, Aerith's mother was all like, You should leave and leave Aerith out of all this trouble. So now we're going in to go... about that. Where's Aerith? Oh, she's just getting some Korean barbecue. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Aerith, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra. The worst possible thing, and the thing that I said would not happen has happened. Whoops. I know, they took her from here. They were here? That's what Aerith wanted. Why is Shinra after Aerith? Aerith is an ancient. There we go, confirmation. The sole survivor, so the last one. What did you say? But aren't you her mother? Not her real mother, it must have been 15 years ago. During the war, my husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Wutai. Oh, another thing I may not have pronounced right. Wutai? It's okay, we'll go there later, we'll ask the locals. One day, I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. So even after what's just happened, you still get some trauma here with a little sad story. Also, look, there's Jesse and Biggs there. Come on, game. Just trying to have fun here and you're upsetting me. And you got the sad music playing in the background. There was a free theme for the PS4 that came with this game. And it plays this music. So you turn your PS4 on and then this sad music plays every time. It's unusable in my opinion, because that, you know, I want to feel happy when I'm going to play video games. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then one day... It's a tiny Aerith. You used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please take Aerith somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child, I was lonely, so I decided to take her home with me. Aerith and I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. This is all very interesting, but time is kind of the essence here. She's being captured by an evil corporation. Okay, she told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory, and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely. Many other things. Return to the planet? I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky. But she said it was the planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. How is it more mysterious to say returning to the planet than being a star in the sky? That's the same sort of belief. I like how it keeps cutting between the past and the present here. That's kind of cool. Please don't cry. Aerith just blurted that out all of a sudden, when I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But, several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. Whew. You know, I actually just remembered that part there, just as she was coming in. And it was like, oh my, this is really sad. And that was it. A lot had happened, but we were happy, until one day. We want you to return Aerith to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never! Aerith, you're a very special child. You're of a special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found out she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. Oh, I'm sure. It's not about finding this place of prosperity and making lots of money off it in an evil way. That is why Shinra would like Aerith's cooperation. He's wrong, I'm not an ancient, I'm not. But Aerith, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're alone. No, I don't. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. We can only hope. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. Seng found them on the way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene. Marlene? Aerith was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry, Marlene's my daughter, I'm really sorry. Oh, he's sweet really, isn't he? When he's not angry and, you know, beating people up on a train. He's actually kind of a sweet guy. You're her father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that, I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers, I want to be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her, always. See, I'm going in circles now. I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? Whew. Well. That was a lot to take in. To summarise, Aerith's an ancient, and the Shinra want her for that reason. Doing alright there, Tifa. It's my fault. It's not your fault, Tifa. I was the one who got Eldron involved in this. No, you weren't. See? Aerith's mother says the same. It's the Shinra. It's always been the Shinra, as Barret said. Right, let's go check on these guys. Okay, sad music stopped. Do we need a rest? Yes, we do. A lot. Okay, all rested. Everyone, nice and healthy. See what these are up to. There's Marlene, she's safe. I'm so glad you're alright. Daddy, don't cry, your whiskers hurt. Right. Cloud. You're gonna go help Elvis, right? Sorry. You're gonna go help Aerith, right? She's done so much for me. If the Shinra involved, I ain't staying here, I'm coming too. Guess what? Aerith asked me lots of questions. Like what kind of person Cloud is. I bet she likes you, Cloud. Well, we have to say, I don't know. Dummy. You watch your mouth. Dummy. What if... Maybe if you talk to her a certain amount of times eventually she just goes, dumbass. Get your stupid ass out of here, fool. I don't know, maybe she takes after her father. He does resemble Mr. T somewhat. Except in the remake, they've kind of made him into a more... What's that guy? Wesley Snipes? Plays Blade. Kind of looks a bit more like that. Right, so, we need to go save Aerith. Yes, that's what I just said. You're coming with me. Good. Gotta be prepared for the worst. We're going to Shinra headquarters. Exciting. Push it to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy. Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer? Yes, I don't mind. This place is dangerous now, you better go somewhere else. You're right, but promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. Well, we did promise to protect Aerith, and we kind of broke that promise, so oof. How do we get to the Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. Well, let's go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there. And yes, let's indeed go to Wall Market. Next time. Bit of a plot-heavy episode there, and also, again, kind of upsetting. Traumatic, you might say. Don't worry, it's gonna lighten up again soon. See you next time.